promise beckons, but in darkness I still grope. I have borne...
When we think about Christmas, the first people that come to mind are not usually Adam and Eve. We think of them as the bad guys, the ones who got us into the whole mess, right? They ate of the tree that God forbade to them, and that was it. Sin came into the world, death came into the world. And that's all true, but the Christmas story does begin very quickly after the fall with Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve hear the promise that God would send seed who would crush the serpent's head. And that is a Christmas promise by itself. And it's on the basis of that promise of seed that Adam calls his wife, Eve, the mother of all living. And it's also on the basis of that promise that when Eve does bear her firstborn son, she says, I have received a man with the help of the Lord. I have borne a child. And therefore she is reading that in terms of God's promise. And so when we start thinking about Advent and Christmas, we shouldn't go way later in history and think it starts there. It starts right at the beginning. God has always been aiming at Christmas. And that's what this song is about.